Hello students, welcome to Crack Grade B online learning platform, and a very good evening to all of the students. And sorry for little delay as we were facing some technical issue due to this our actually there was some issue in our internet fiber connection. So due to that we were not able to take live class yesterday, and so there is delay. So we will actually that whatever MCQs we are providing, that will be enough for phase 1 as well as phase 2. Am I audible? Can you please confirm am I audible? So earlier we have discussed 20 questions from RBI website, and we will be covering important MCQs from RBI circular as well as from RBI website. We will cover in this series, and daily we will be discussing 20 questions at least from RBI website or RBI circular. So first question for today, 20 question I think we have already discussed. So first question is, the government of India has sanctioned and notified the scheme for the amalgamation of Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Limited Bank with. So government of India has approved the scheme, notified the scheme of merger of this Punjab and Maharashtra PMC Bank. So with which of the following option is correct? E, Unity Small Finance Bank Limited. It is the right answer. So Unity Small Finance Bank, and you must know, if you are preparing for RBI Grade B, specifically for GA part, phase 1 part, these are the important things you must know about. This headquarter is at Mumbai, and Vinod Rai, the former CAG chief, is the independent chairman of this new bank, Unity Small Finance Bank. So you must know these things. You must know these things. Next question: which of the following parameter of digital payment index has the highest weightage? Which of the following parameter of digital payment index has the highest weightage? Try to answer quickly, as we have to cover 40 questions in limited period. Payment performance. And one more question I will ask, in what is the base year for this digital payment index? Base year. Base year for digital payment index. Yes, 2018 is the right answer. The index for September 2021 standard 304.06, and it is being uploaded on website or released on semi-annual basis from March 20 onwards with a lag of 4 months. And March 2018 is the base, and index was set at 100. So payment performance is the has the highest weightage in this index. So these are the very important things, and such type of questions are being asked in the GA part of RBI, and even in phase 2 such questions can be asked. Next question: the Reserve Bank of India has allowed all existing deposit taking NBFC investment and credit companies with asset size of and above will be permitted to undertake factoring business subject to the satisfaction of certain conditions. So RBI has allowed factoring business for NBFC, ICC, investment and credit companies, those having asset size of. Such questions are very important for the GA part. At least you will find 5 to 10 questions from RBI website in your GA part. It is happening since we are analyzing this paper 2016. 5 to 10 questions definitely you will find from the RBI website. 500 crore, 50 crore, Don't guess blindly. 1,000 crore is the right answer. 1,000 crore is the right answer for this. And this details we will share with our paid subscriber. And one more thing was there, one important thing, this trade receivable system, you may have read about this. So this is also important. So trade receivable system, you must know about this whenever you are studying factoring business. So trade receivable discounting system is very important. This question was asked that particulars of assignment of receivables shall be filed with the central registry on behalf of the factor by the trades concerned within 10 days. So this question was asked in the SEBI Grade A general awareness. Next question, as per RBI regulation, every company seeking an registration as NBFC factor shall have a minimum net own fund of. Yes, I'm waiting for the answer. As per RBI regulation, every company seeking registration as NBFC factor shall have a minimum net own fund of B, 50 crore. 50 crore, don't guess blindly, because you must know that you are going to appear in RBI Grade B exam. So every single marks matter, and if you will guess blindly, it will lead to negative marking and will reduce the marks. So 5 crores is the right answer. 5 crore is the right answer. Next question, as per RBI regulation, an NBFC factor shall ensure that its financial asset in the factoring business constitute at least what percent of its total assets, and its income derived from the factoring business is not less than what percent of its gross income. Means its financial assets should be what percent of its total asset, and its income derived from factoring business should not be less than of what percent of its total gross income. So what is the right answer for this? Any guess? So let's see the answer. 50 and 50 is the right answer, both options. 50%. An NBFC factor shall ensure that its financial assets in the factoring business constitute at least 50% of its total asset, and its income derived from factoring business is not less than 50% of its total gross income. So such type of question are having higher probability to being asked in RBI Grade B GA part. Next question, as per RBI Primary Urban Cooperative Banks Outlook 2020-21, which of the following state has the highest number of UCB? As per RBI Primary Cooperative Banks Outlook 2020-21, which of the following state has the highest number of UCB? 26A answer, Maharashtra. Any other? Saket has answered Maharashtra. Shubham Kumar, Maharashtra. Abhilasha Kumari, yes, Maharashtra is the right answer. Total UCB as on date is 1534. Highest UCB is in Maharashtra in states and West region. Also in West region, Maharashtra has the highest number of UCBs, urban cooperative banks, and in state also. There are schedule 53 schedule urban cooperative banks are there, and non-schedule are 1481. As per RBI Primary Cooperative Bank Outlook 2021 GNPA, gross non-performing asset of UCB in 2021. Yes, tell me. Anyone can guess what is the gross non-performing asset of UCB's GNPA of UCB in 2021? Skip. 11.7% is the right answer, and for schedule UCBs it was 10.3%, and for all UCB it was 11.7%. Next question. Recently, RBI has increased the investment limit under VRR for investment by foreign portfolio investor to what limit? RBI has increased the limit. Earlier, what was the limit? And recently, RBI has increased the limit. Voluntary retention route. C, 2.5 lakh crore. Yes, C is the right answer. Earlier, it was 1.5 lakh crore. So, and but more conditions are there. Any FPI foreign portfolio investor registered with SEBI is eligible to participate through this route. Minimum retention period will be 3 years. FPI may apply for investment limit online to Clearing Corporation of India Limited. So these are the important voluntary retention route. Yes, these are the important points. Yes, minimum retention period will be 3 years. Next question. The theme of Financial Literacy Week 2022 is, Miss, what was the theme of Financial Literacy Week 2022? When it is being celebrated, also mention the time. When it is being celebrated, the theme of the Financial Literacy Week. Yes, Go Digital, Go Secure is the right answer. Reserve Bank of India has been conducting Financial Literacy Week every year since 2016, and this year theme was Go Digital, Go Secure. So it was observed between February 14 to 18. Next question. Recently, Sanjay Malhotra, Secretary, Department of Finance Services, was nominated on the RBI Central Board. He succeeded. Means before Sanjay Malhotra, who was there? Option E. Option E is the right answer. Devashish Panda was earlier there. His tenure was completed. So Sanjay Malhotra was appointed, and total, you know that 16 non-official director, 10, 4 and 2. Sorry, 4, 10 and 2. And you must know that section. Anyone remember the section? In last video we have discussed section under which these are appointed by central government, nominated by central government. 81B, 81C or 81D. Next question. SGB scheme 2021 Series X issue price fixed by RBI. What is the price fixed by RBI for the sovereign bond scheme 2020-21 Series 10? And some students may be thinking that such question can be asked. In last year phase 2 exam, it was such question was asked. 5109 is the right answer. Rupees 5109 per gram of gold, published by the Indian Bullion and Jewelers Association Limited for the gold of 999 purity. And for if anyone will made online application, then 50 rupees discount will be provided. Then it will be 5059. And for 9 series issue price was 4786, and online for online mode it was 4386. Next question. As per RBI quarterly statistic on deposit and credit of SCBs, Scheduled Commercial Bank, December 2021, the share of current account and saving account (CASA) deposit in total deposit of SCB increased further to what percent in December 2021? Anyone? E, 71.6. G, 22.5. Let's see the answer. It is 44.7%. So bank credit growth improved during successive quarter of the current financial year and stood at 8.5%. So bank credit growth is 8.54%. Higher credit growth was driven by metropolitan branches and which accounted for 60% of the total bets, and both in aggregate deposit moderated to 9.6%, and the share of CASA deposit increased to further to 44.7%, and the all India credit deposit ratio stood at 71.6%. So these are the important points. Such points can be asked. 33 question. As per NBFC middle layer and NBFC's upper layer, 10 and more fixed point service delivery units as on October 21, 2022 shall be mandatorily required to implement core financial service solution, that is similar to core banking solution. As in banking, it is core banking solution. For NBFC, it is core financial service solution adopted by banks, by which date NBFC of middle layer and upper layer, those have 10 and more fixed point service delivery branches, they have to implement this CFSS and core financial service solution. By which date? March 31st, 2024. Let's see. Sorry. Yes, its answer is March 31st. This one is the answer. March 31st, 2024 is the right answer. Sorry. 1 minute. Sorry, not March 31st, 2025 is the right answer. And 70% NBFC upper layer have to implement 70% of fixed point service delivery units on or before September 30, 2024. And all the branches as given in the question, they have to implement by 31st March 2025. As per RBI framework for scale-based regulation for NBFC, all deposit-taking NBFC, irrespective of asset size, shall be the part of base layer, middle layer, upper layer, top layer, yeah, all of the above. These regulations are very important for RBI Grade B exam. Scale-based regulation for NBFC, very important regulation. These are the part of your syllabus as you have to study the RBI function. So RBI has released the scale-based regulation for NBFC, and these are very important. C, upper layer. If you have studied these regulations, then you will not mark upper layer. Let's see. Middle layer is the right answer. B. Middle layer is the right answer because middle layer shall consist of all deposit taking NBFCs respective of asset size, non-deposit taking NBFCs with asset size of 1000 crore and above. These details you can study from this PDF and available at RBI website also. We will not discuss the details, but middle layer right answer because NBFCs, all deposit taking NBFCs is irrespective of asset size. That is the part of middle layer. Next question. As per RBI framework for scale-based regulation for NBFCs, regulating minimum net own fund for NBFC, ICC, MFI, and NBFC factors shall be increased to 10 crore by which year? A paper was released by RBI few months back, framework for scale-based regulation for NBFC. In that regulation, in that paper, this was proposed to 20 crore. Net own fund by these NBFCs was proposed up to 20 crore, but RBI in the framework has released to 10 crore, and by which year they have to implement this? D. It is E, March 31st, 2027. So March 2027 is the right answer. As per RBI framework for scale-based regulation for NBFCs, all category of NBFC will have to follow the NPA classification norm of greater than 90 days overdue with effect from. As per RBI framework for scale-based regulation for NBFCs, all category of NBFCs will have to follow NPA classification norm of greater than 90 days overdue. Currently, there are different regulations. Some are following 180 days. Some NBFCs are following 120 days. There will be one means 90 days. After 90 days, they have to classify that under NPA. So from March 31st, 2026, all NBFCs have to follow this rule. Next question. As per RBI framework for scale-based regulation for NBFC, there shall be a ceiling of per borrower for financing subscription to initial public offer. If NBFC is giving finance, NBFC is giving further finance to someone, then who is going to invest in IPO? So what is the limit? What is the limit for that? I am waiting for the answer. Any guess? No answer? 1 crore. 1 crore is the limit for financing for IPO purpose. So currently NBFCs are required to maintain a minimum CRAR of capital to risk weighted asset ratio 15% with minimum tier 1 capital 10%. And standard asset provisioning is similar to banks 0.4%. And this one more regulation was there. The extent credit limit for lending investments shall be merged into a single exposure limit. If NBFC is giving financing, so single borrower party, then 20%, 25% of the exposure limit of the total, and 40% of single group of borrower parties. If it is giving to a single borrower or party, then it will be 20% of the total, 25% of the total. And in case of group of borrowers or group of parties, then it will be 40%. As per NBFC, as per RBI framework for scale-based regulation, NBFC's upper layer shall be mandatorily listed within years of identification as NBFC upper layer. If one NBFC is identifies as, means it is in the category of NBFC upper layer, it has been placed in the category of NBFC upper layer as per the guidelines of the RBI, then that NBFC have to list mandatorily within how many years? Yes, 3 years. 3 years is the right answer. 3 years is the right answer. So next question in SREP, E stands for, you must know this. Anyone? All of you must know this if you are preparing for RBI. SREP. Evaluation. Any other? Any other candidate? Yes. Evaluation is the right answer. Supervisory review and evaluation process under Basel norms. It is very important thing. You must know this SREP. Have you heard about this SREP? You must know the full form ICAAP. Also, internal capital adequacy assessment process. This was asked once in RBI exam. So these full form you must know. And what is this? You can read from here. We will share the PDF to the paid subscribers. One of the recommendation of the COTEC committee related to the separation of role of chairperson and MD CEO of listed companies The top 500 listed companies by market capitalization had to mandatorily separate the role of the chairperson and MD CEO with effect from April 1st. Which year? Yes, tell me. Anyone? 40B 2020. No one is answering. Other students, 2022 is the right answer. And only, I think, 50% of the companies, such companies have done this. They have separated the role of chairperson and MD CEO. That exactly I will confirm later on. I think 50% of the companies have done this among top 500 companies. A note which has become dirty due to the normal wear and tear and also includes a two-piece note pasted together wherein both the pieces presented belong to the same note and form the entire note with no essential feature missing. It is soiled note, mutilated note, imperfect note, mismatched note. Yes, it is soiled note. These are the definitions, various definitions. In mutilated note means a note which a portion is missing or which is composed of more than two pieces, but they are not means the two pieces are not may not be part of that note, single note. Imperfect note means any note which is wholly or partially or obliterated, sunk, washed, altered. So these are the definition available at RBI website also. Joint liability groups would normally have how many members? SHG also tell me, SHG. How many members are there? SHG. E 10 to 25. The SHG would normally consist of 10 to 20 members, whereas a JLG, joint liability group, would normally have between 4 to 10 members. SHG 10 to 20. This we have taken from the RBI website. So if they will ask in the exam, you have to answer this. As per RBI rules, non-SLR investment shall be limited to what percent of primary cooperative banks total deposit as on March 31st of the previous year. So as per RBI rules, what percent of non-SLR investment shall be limited to, non-SLR investment shall be limited to what percent of total deposit in case of primary cooperative bank? 10% is the right answer. Also, one more important, RBI has accorded regulatory approval to National Federation of Urban Cooperative Banks and Credit Societies Limited in June 2019 for formation of an umbrella organization for the UCB sector. So, head office of this organization is located at where? NAFC UB's head office is located at where? Yes, I'm waiting for the answer. Yes, New Delhi is the right answer. The National Federation of Urban Cooperative Banks and Credit Society Limited is a promotional body for urban cooperative banks and credit societies, and it is registered under Multi-State Cooperative Society Act 2002, and registered office is located at Delhi. RBI has decided to permit UCBs to refund the share capital to their members or nominees years of decrease member on demand if the bank CRAR is what percent or above. Yes, tell me this. RBI has decided to permit Urban Cooperative Bank to refund the share capital to their members or nominees heirs of deceased member on demand if the bank's CRAR is 9% above is the right answer. So 9% or above is the right answer. Next question. Government of India has approved the extension of interest equalization scheme for the pre and post shipment rupee export credit scheme, earlier called an interest subvention scheme up to. Just tell me the time. Government of India has approved the extension of interest equalization scheme for pre and post shipment rupee export credit scheme, earlier called the interest subvention scheme, up to CB. This is up to March 31st, 2024. B is the right answer. B is the right answer. And interest subvention and means the rate of interest equalization rate. So revised interest equalization rate will be 3% for MSME manufacturer exporter and 2% for manufacturer exporter and merchant exporter. All others. 3% for MSME manufacturer. Next, UPI 123 Pay includes 4 distinct options. Which of the following is not an option? UPI 123. You have heard UPI 123 Pay. UPI 123 Pay. Yes, USSD is not the part of this. Call karo, pay karo. So USSD is not the option. App-based functionality, missed call, IVR, proximity, sound-based payments are the 4. Which of the following is a shortcode for 24/7 helpline Digi Sathi? Which of the following is a shortcode for 24/7 helpline Digi Sathi? Such question can be asked in the phase 1. Any guess? Yes. 1443 1 is the right answer. A microfinance loan is defined as a collateral-free loan given to a household having annual household income up to. Yes, microfinance loan, if it is given to. Yes, 3 lakh is the right answer. If loan is given to the household who have income up to 3 lakh, then it is called microfinance loan. And one more important point is there. The outflow shall be capped at 50% of the monthly household income. Suppose if such household is taking loan from bank, then suppose their income is 10,000 per month. So loan can be given up to a certain limit, means 50% of the monthly incomes. So if they are getting 10,000, then only up to 5,000 rupees per month EMI that for that loan can be given, not beyond that. So their EMI will be capped. In such case, EMI will be capped up to 5,000. So accordingly, the loan will be given. Means 50% of the monthly household income. As per RBI, the minimum requirement of microfinance loan for NBFC microfinance institution has been revised to what percent of total asset? As per RBI, the minimum requirement of microfinance loan for NBFC MFI has been revised to what percent of total? Yes, 75%. And those NBFCs which do not qualify as NBFC MFI are now allowed to extend the microfinance loan up to 25% of their total asset. Earlier it was 10%. The revised estimate for GFD stood at what percent of 2021-22? What is meaning of GFD? I will not tell. So the revised estimate for GFD stood what percent of GDP for 2021-22? D, 6.8. 6.8 was the budget estimate. There is a difference. It was budget estimate. Revised estimate, I'm asking, revised estimate. Revised estimate, it is 6.9%. Revised estimate, it is 6.9%, and it is given in the RBI report only. And for 2022-23, what is the target? For 2022-23, tell me the target. Yes, anyone? 6.4%, yes. Yes, 6.4% is for 2022-23. Next question. The RBI has set up the RBI Innovation Hub as a Section 8 company under the Companies Act 2013 with an initial capital contribution of to encourage the nurture the financial innovation in a sustainable manner through an institutional setup. Who is the chairman, first chairman of this innovation hub? Yes, 100 crore is the right answer. Then who is the chairman of this? And where it is located? Krish Gopalakrishnan, yes, right answer. And it is located at Bengaluru. As per RBI's quarterly basic statistical return, outstanding credit to scheduled commercial bank December 21. Credit growth continued to rise in the for the third successive quarter and stood at what percent? Credit growth till December 2021 for scheduled commercial bank. This is 8.1%. Personal loan segment has the highest contribution and it increased to 27.6%. And private sector bank led the credit expansion with 13.4%. Share of borrower with credit of over 1 crore increased to 53.7%. Means borrowers with credit limit of over 1 crore and above. As per RBI development of India's balance of payment report, India recorded a current account deficit of what percent of GDP in April to December 2021? As per RBI's development in India balance of payment report, India recorded a current account deficit of what percent of GDP in April to December 2020-21? Anyone? Yes, I'm waiting for the answer. 54A, 1.2% is the right answer. 1.2% is the right answer. Next question. As on March 31st, 2022, India's foreign exchange reserve was India's foreign exchange reserve on 31st March 2022. Also tell me up to December 21. One option is for in these 5 options. One option belongs to the 31st March 2022. One is for December 2021. A is the right answer, 607.3 billion, and 633.6 was for December end 2021. Next question. As per Gold Hub, the official website of World Gold Council, RBI was the highest gold buyer in 2021, in calendar year 2021, among the world's central bank in 2021. First, second, third, fourth, ninth. Any guess? As per Gold Hub, yes, second rank. Which country has the first rank? Which country? Yes, second after Thailand. And in overall total gold deposit rank of India if it is compared in the total gold deposit, whatever deposit in India, total gold deposit in India, then it is compared. Then what is the rank of India? In case of total, it is 9th rank. Yes, correct answer. Next question. RBI has decided in consultation with the Government of India that limit of ways and means advances for the first half of the financial year 2023, April to September 2022, will be 50,000 crore, 1,50,000 crore, 2,50,000 crore. Yes, 1.5 lakh crore is the right answer. And the interest rate on WMA will be repo rate for overdraft 2% above the repo rate. What is the current repo rate? What is current repo rate? Current repo rate 4.4. Yes. A loan granted for short duration crop will be treated as NPA if the installment of principal or interest thereon remains overdue for 1 crop season, 2 crop season, 3 months, 1 year, 6 months. A loan granted for short duration crops will be treated as NPA if the installment of principal or interest remains overdue for 1 crop season, 2 crop season, 3 months, 1 year, 6 months. For short duration crop, it is, you are trying blind guess. 2 crop season is the right answer. In case of long duration crop, then it will be 1 crop season, and long duration crop one will be of at least 1 year. 1 crop season will be 1 year for long duration crop, and SLBC can decide the period also longer than 1 year. Long duration crop, 1 crop will be there, 1 crop season in case of long duration, and in case of short duration crop it will be 2 crop season. We have taken everything from RBI website, RBI circular, and the crop season for each crop, which means the period up to harvesting of the crop raised, would be determined by state level banker committee. So this can be asked, who decide the crop harvesting period, a crop season for this NPA calculation. An asset is required to be classified as if it has remained NPA for more than 12 months. If an asset has remained NPA for more than 12 months, then it is called standard asset, substandard, doubtful asset, loss asset, none of these. Yes, C is the right answer. Doubtful asset. These are the definition available at RBI website. Banks shall report credit information including classification of an account as special mention account on all borrowers having aggregate exposure of and above with them to the central repository of information on large credits. So that such full form you must know. You can see 1 or 2 full form in the GA part of the RBI Grade B phase 1. So CRILC, Credit Central Repository of Information on Large Credit, maintained by the RBI. Yes, anyone? 60A, Sanjeev. Any other student? Last question for today. Yes, 5 crore is the right answer. Very important question can be asked. This 5 crore is the right answer for this question. Principal or interest payment or any other amount fully or partially overdue for 31 to 30 days, then it is called SMA 0. If 31 first to 60 days, then SMA 1, SMA 2, 61 to 90 days. These categories, such question can be asked. Special mention account, and those having aggregate exposure above 5 crore, then they have to be informed to Central Depository of Information or Large Credit. These were 40 questions for today. We will come with next 40 questions. Most of the these questions we have covered from January, February, Feb or March circulars. And tomorrow we will come up with some MCQs from December or static part from RBI FAQs specifically. We will come up with more questions. These were 40 questions. And for our paid subscriber, the PDF we will share. May week phase 1 PDF. We will try to share tomorrow. May week PDF. And this PDF will be shared to our paid subscriber only. And keep sharing this video with your friends, those who are preparing. It will be very helpful because you can see 5 to 10 questions on RBI circulars in your phase 1 GA part. And keep preparing for your exam. Keep revising current affairs. Do not forget these RBI circular and SEBI circular, budget, economic survey, and schemes. Specifically, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Rural Development, Labor and Employment, Jal Jeevan Mission, the Swachh Bharat Mission, and Ministry of Women and Child, Ministry of Health, special scheme like Ayushman Bharat related, all the schemes, Ayushman Bharat, PM this Ayushman Bharat digital mission, Ayushman Bharat health infrastructure mission, something I am not able to recall the exact name, but Ayushman Bharat related 2-3 schemes are there in Ministry of Health. So these you should cover on priority. And new schemes which has been released in last 6 months at least. Yes, one doubt, Saket. Yes, what is your doubt? Tell me. And I would like to share one more important thing with you, that our student, actually NABARD has not yet released the marks of all the candidates, but one of our student has he applied the RTI and he got his rank, and he is second topper among all the NABARD selected candidates, Mr. Rohit Singh. Yes, Saket. No, actually I have given a list of important schemes, so you can study those schemes only. Yes, we have given a list of important scheme. If you will study those scheme plus new scheme, then it will be enough. Actually, scheme which are flagship in nature, that is important specifically. And there are probability that sometimes they can ask any scheme, but it is not advisable. Last time 12 to 13 questions were there, so we can expect the same this year, 12 to 13 questions. Yeah. So good night, and we will come up with the next session tomorrow, 20 questions on this. Thank you and happy learning.